Regional variants of legendary Pokemon are a rare occurrence in Pokemon, but they are some of my favorites. The regional birds of Galar look amazing and bring new life to these old legendaries. While technically they're paradox Pokemon, the legendary dogs have cool new forms introduced in Gen 9. That's why I was really excited to look at the new regional forms in the ROM hack Platinum Redux. There are so many new designs in this game with new stats and moves. While not every legendary has been changed, there are a few interesting ones to look at. So in this video, we'll take a look at all the new legendaries in the latest update. The first legendary Pokemon I ever ran into while playing is actually one of the most disturbing changes I've seen. While walking in the grass at Lake Verity, I was not expecting to run into this, the regional variant of Mew. Now this is a Mew on Demon Time. According to its dex entry, its psychic power has detected the presence of another and adapted its body accordingly. It's actually not a dark type though, but now a ghost psychic type, giving it 2 immunities but 2 4x super effective weaknesses. Of course, Mew's stats have been changed as well. An important thing to note is that all legendaries have been changed to be rare encounters, meaning you can get multiple, so the stats have been changed to balance this out. Mew usually has 100s across all stats, but now its speed and special attack have been raised to 110, meaning it's better as an attacker now. Its special defense has also been slightly raised to 105. HP, attack, and defense have all been reduced though. It gets a new ability being Trace, so it can adapt using the opponent's own ability. Or it can have Synchronize, so opponents are punished for inflicting status conditions. Powerful stab moves Mew can run are Psycho Boost, one of the strongest psychic moves in the entire game, and the revamped Nightmare. Now 110 base power ghost move with a 10% chance to put a Pokemon to sleep. Later it can learn Judgment, so it gets a ton of coverage options with the right plate. This new Mew is one of my favorite designs and one of the best Pokemon I used on my team. Of course, it wouldn't be fair to give Mew a new form and ignore the clone. Mewtwo also gets a new form found in Victory Road. Although its change is subtle, I like that they didn't go with the first movie reboot version. I figured it would be a Psychic Steel type, but it's actually a Psychic Normal type, which is actually just a straight upgrade from pure Psychic. Its stats are nerfed compared to the standard games, but they're a top tier Pokemon in this game. The 115 special attack is the highest in the entire game, higher than any attack stat as well. 95 in speed is not a bad tier to be in. Both Mewtwo's defenses and HP are decent enough that it most likely won't get one-shot. Its abilities are nothing special though. Insomnia can help it avoid Dark Void as it's much more common, and Wisdom, which is just own tempo so it can't get confused. Mewtwo also gets Judgment for coverage, but it also gets the new move Dark Hole, which is a 115 base power dark move, perfect when fighting Mew. It can also learn the stab move Mind Crush with its 30% chance to inflict paralysis, burn, or freeze. There's a reason it's locked away in Victory Road. Skipping forward a few generations, we actually have a legendary, or should I say Ultra Beast from Generation 7, being a very festive Xurkitree, one of the only Gen 7 Pokemon in the entire game so far, becoming the extremely rare Grass Electric type, which is a downgrade defensively but gives stab against ground moves. While not as high as normal Xurkitree, it still has a top tier special attack stat with 149, the second highest in the game in fact. 103 in attack is good enough to run both physical and special moves. 76 in speed could get it into trouble though. Having Volt Absorb makes it great for switching in, and Mold Breaker lets it cut through certain abilities. Mold Breaker can let Xurkitree hit Levitate Pokemon with its new move Tectonic Shift, an 80 base power ground move with a 20% chance to lower their speed, potentially dropping it enough for it to hit back to back. Lightning Storm is also great with 100 base power and a chance to paralyze, but it has -1 priority. I think Delibird has officially been dethroned as the best Christmas-themed Pokemon ever. Primal Groudon is one of my favorite Mega/Primal evolution designs in the series, and the regional form in this game takes it and makes it even greater, especially the shiny. It honestly might be the best in the entire game. The beat of its heart causes atoms to vibrate and even ice to spontaneously combust. Groudon goes for a jog and 90% of the Bergmite population is wiped out, and with 130 in attack, a lot more Pokemon are going with them. 110 in HP and defense makes it pretty bulky as well. Just like Primal Groudon, it's a fire ground type, so stay far away from water. Desolate Land doesn't exist, but its ability Solar Rush can help with its lower speed if it's in sunlight. Sacred Fire is now a 2-turn move that raises attack beforehand and can be really scary with a power herb. A simple Rock Polish to double its speed and raise its defense is sometimes all it takes though, a must-have for any Sun team. Kyogre has a new form as well, clearly inspired from its primal form, but still has more going on with it, actually gaining a brand new type of Water Electric, with the deck stating it can agitate ions within the ocean and form thunderstorms that last for weeks. Unfortunately though, that new electric type gives up its advantage over Groudon. They have the exact same stats, just switched around. 130 in special attack, 110 in HP, and special defense, and with the same slow speed of 61. Having the opposite of Groudon's Solar Rush being Swift Swim, meaning it's truly just a weather war when they go head to head. Kyogre at least learns Rain Dance on level up, unlike Groudon and Sunny Day. Kyogre learns a lot of powerful moves like Roar of Time, Thunder, Hydro Pump, and Sheer Cold. It's hard to say which of these two Titans is better though. All of the commotion Kyogre causes might cause the new Lugia to appear. With a new Flying Water type combination now, it's probably not a good idea for it to try and fight Kyogre though. It's still a specially defensive monster with a stat of 130 paired with 106 in HP. Even with a 4 times weakness, that's enough to live an electric type attack. 114 in special attack is good enough to tear through a lot of Pokemon in this game. The abilities aren't that useful though. Wisdom, like Mewtwo to stop confusion, or Water Veil to stop burns, but it's a special attacker. Lugia does get a really cool new move, being Rust Storm, a 95 base power special steel move with a 30% chance to badly poison. Cyclone is a flying type Super Fang it gets access to as well. Darkrai's new form is the strongest dark type in the entire game, and with its new mind controlling abilities and psychic typing, only bug types stand in its way. Darkrai's special attack only drops by 5 from the original games and has the same stat as Kyogre with 130. Unlike the other legendaries though, its speed stat is much better, sitting at 110, matching Mew. Darkrai is really faithful to its original form, keeping its Bad Dreams ability for chip damage on sleeping Pokemon. It also can have traits like Mew and steal others' abilities. Some of the new moves Darkrai gets are Umbral Arrival, which is a 105 base power dark move with a 10% chance to lower accuracy. The combination of Dark Void and Dream Eater is still really good, especially since Dream Eater is a stab move now. One Nasty Plot is all it needs to sweep teams. All of the Golems get new forms, at least the original 3, sorry Regieleki and Regidrago, and brand new typings, starting with Regirock, who is a rock electric type. Sandstorms will follow wherever this golem goes and search for its creator. Its stats are basically the same as normal, just toned down a bit. It has the highest defensive stat in the entire game with 150 as well as 100 in special defense. Definitely a tank. 95 in both attack stats means it can deal quite a bit of damage as well. Like its dex entry states, Sandstorms will follow it, and the Sandstream ability means one will be set every time it enters the field. Perfect since Sand boosts Rock type special defense by 50%. Magnet Rise can keep it safe from its 4 times weakness to ground while also raising its speed, and Cosmic Power can make it even tankier while increasing its special attack. Not a lot of Pokemon want to take a Meteor Impact after that. Regice might be my favorite design of the 3, looking like it's going to blast you with the craziest Zap Cannon of all time. Similarly to Regirock, it gains the electric typing, becoming Ice Electric. Regice also wanders the globe searching for its master, leaving a wicked blizzard in its wake. Its stats are just flipped from Regirock, with 150 in special defense, the highest in the entire game, and 100 in defense, also having 95 in both attack stats. As you probably guessed, it does get Snow Warning to start Hail whenever it enters the field. Unfortunately, no defensive boost in this generation. I wasn't lying about that Zap Cannon either. The stab move still paralyzes 100% of the time, but its accuracy and power have been changed to 70% and 80 respectively. 100% accurate Blizzard in the Hail is most likely its best move though. The new Registeel looks like it's auditioning to be in the Dragon Ball Z universe with the power it's charging up. Just like its 2 siblings, the electric type is added, making it a steel electric type. No weather follows it, as all is still in its wake, as it trudges alone towards a destination only it knows. And by the way, Regigigas isn't in this game at all, at least not yet. Again, its stats are just like before, with a splitting between the defenses. Both sit at 125, so either way you go, it's hard to remove. Registeel also hits as hard as the others, but Registeel sorta acts like a check to the other golems thanks to Airlock, clearing both of their weathers. All 3 of them can have Clear Body as well. For a physical set, Registeel can run Scrap Steel, which is like a steel type Drain Punch. Or for special sets, it can run a move like Liquid Steel with its 30% chance to burn, or Obliterate, which is a fighting type move with a 20% chance to paralyze or flinch. You really can't go wrong with any of these 3 golems. For now, these are the only legendaries with regional forms, but a few others are planned for future updates, like the legendary dogs. There are still tons of amazing new forms in this game, so let me know if you want to see me cover them. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Shout out to the members of this channel, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.